Nice and cool this morning. Nice cool breeze. Yeah, feels comfortable right now. Good day to mix some concrete. Then I get the truck ready, get all my supplies and tools. Yeah, it's cool now, but it's going to be warming up today, eventually. It is scattered clouds, but it's still going to heat up. Because it's still summer. The Highlanders are still up here. I saw the two bulls. Yeah, I see them now. Two bulls already went down the bottom, down the hill. Yeah, they're down in there somewhere. Well, it's right now, there's a nice breeze. From the north, that's why it's cooler. And the neighbor's shed houses, or whatever they're building over there. Looks like it's either half a house and half 3 parking garages. Yeah, probably for trucks and stuff. Yeah. Well, let's get going. I gotta load the truck up with what I need for mixing cement. We got 14 bags of Quickcrete, 80 pounders yesterday. They'll have no excuse of not to start working on it today. First I gotta get some tools. And water, I need some water since I'll be up on top by the corral. I think I get everything I need. I got 8 jugs of water. I only need about three to actually mix the concrete. That's 12 bags. I need 12 bags for sure for the bottom. I'll need a couple more for the slant, for the slope at the back. Yeah. But all the other water is for washing up my tools and stuff, and just having extra water. That's all. Okay. Oh, almost forgot. I need a wheelbarrow. I think I can still get it on top of that. Yeah, even if it hangs up this way a little bit. I'm just about ready to go. You know, it's not pretty comfortable when there's shade and the breeze blowing in, even though I'm sweating. Humidity must be coming up. But when you're in the sun, the sun's still hot. Summer sun, August sun, I guess you could say. Well, at least I got a breeze today, so that's good. Be thankful for what I do have. Could be worse, could be hotter, could be in the 90s. So, yeah. August sometimes is in the hundreds, so I'm glad we got 80s this week. Okay, I guess I better put on some work clothes. I'll check the kettle one more time. Oh, I was going to get him in the barn and spray those horse flies, but he's out here. I guess I'll have to wait for a later day. I think they're out eating because it's so cool. And the breeze, yeah, the breeze is when the sun's not shining hard because of the clouds. Yeah, clouds keep it a little cooler. When it's full sun, they keep it heat up. Yeah, I can see horseflies on them, but I don't feel like chasing them in the barn right now. I'd rather work on the concrete while it's cool. Okay, let's make some concrete. Well, I'm ready to go, I think. But more than likely when I get out there I'll say, oh, I forgot something. And hopefully I won't have to come back. I think somebody's coming down my road. Yeah, these weeds, cattle don't eat these weeds. I don't spray them. He threw some grass up with his mouth. He threw some grass up on top of his back. Yeah, maybe this evening I'll get him in the barn, spray that new spray I got for yesterday. Some kind of a natural fly spray, natural ingredients. And a couple of them I might be able to make myself. Lemongrass. It's got citronella in it. I thought citronella was made from lemongrass, but I could be wrong. And then it had cedar oil. All these were oil though. Cedar oil, lemongrass oil, citronella oil, peppermint. I don't know if I actually got peppermint. I got mint out in the big pasture, and I make it for tea. I don't know if it's peppermint. Yeah, but I may have to start planting peppermint so I can use it for a fly spray. Yeah. Anyway, right now I got some. I'll see how it works first. If it works on him, I'll get the big bull penned up out there and spray him too. Well, before I go out, I'll get something to eat. Yeah. Time I come back, I'll probably lose all this shade. Okay. Well, before I go out to the big pasture to work on the concrete with the corral, I decided to come out to the barn to see if the bull is in the barn, and he is. So I got him penned up. He was laying down with some horseflies on his back, so I decided he was laying down. I sprayed him a little bit while he was laying down, and then he got up, and I sprayed a little bit while he was walking away. So I got some spray on him. Yeah, there was like 3 horseflies on him. Yeah, they were big too. I sprayed a couple of them, and then the rest I just sprayed on his shoulders. Right, that's the only place I sprayed is on his shoulders. So now I gotta go spray him. I'm gonna spray him for flies first, the regular flies. But I also want to spray his back. Maybe I'll spray his back first before I sprayed the other. Or this. But first I got to feed him some corn. Well, I got the corn and I got the fly spray. I was just going to spray that between the shoulders, or behind the shoulders. You're eager for some corn, aren't you? Yeah. And after I spray between the shoulders there, or on top of them, up there, that's the only place I'm going to spray this little bottle. Then I'll go ahead and spray the rest of them with my other fly spray, which is in there. I think I still got some. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, while you're eating, I'll try to spray you. I see a horsefly trying to ride up on top with the other flies. Yeah. I'd like to get some horseflies on there so I can kill them too. But if I could just spray it, see if that'll keep them off of it. That's still good enough. There's a horsefly down there. Maybe I can spray that too. I'll just see if I can spray him while he's eating. His eating, he's pretty easy to handle. Don't worry, nobody's gonna bother you. Let's see what I can spray up there. See what he does. Well, he don't like it that much. But I can get it. Don't worry, boy. It's not gonna hurt you. Come on. Eat. The bottle says not to spray it near his head or eyes. It also says to, I think it's mainly for horses. But it shows cattle though on the cover, on the bottle. It shows cattle. That's what I bought yesterday. So far, yeah, wherever I spray it, it might chase the flies away, but then he'll have other places where the flies will try to bite him. So far, keeping the flies off though. I'll give him a good dose. I don't want to waste it. Everything else he can. His tail does. His tail works there. I'm gonna put him on the side. But wish I can get him to turn around. I hate to get in here with him too much. Go ahead, boy. Yeah, I can smell it. Strong. It's got a strong smell. I'm not going to bother his horns, though. Wish I could spray his other side. It's a strong smell. Here's where I really want to get it. Okay. How am I going to get to the other side without hurting myself? I got him on this side now. So let's see if I can spray him from this side. Don't worry about it, boy. Easy. Take it easy. 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 Just eat your corn. Eat your corn. Come on. Go ahead. Eat your corn. I ain't hurting you. I'm just trying to get rid of your flies. Look at that. Well, it worked pretty good. I'm going to have to buy some more. Oh. So far, it's keeping the flies off of them. More or less. I like to spray his horns, but it says not to get none near his eyes. Yeah, you just eat your corn. I still got some on his belly. The legs are a waste of time because when it goes into the water, it washes off. I'm not supposed to spray it in his eyes, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave his horns alone. If I get it in his eyes, it might burn. Yeah. That's what the instructions said. Well, I think I'm done. Oh, there's a large fly. I got him. I got him. It wasn't on the cow, but I got him. We'll see if that works. I'm going to take this out to the big pasture. I think I'll take a little corn with me. Maybe I can get the bull in the pen up there by the corral and see what I can do with him. I guess I'm done with him. Yeah, I like to spray his horns, but yeah, it says not to spray his head on the instructions because I guess that stuff burns the eye. So he's looks like he's okay. There's less flies on him, hardly any. So that's good. Yeah, at least I know what to buy now. But the problem with this is I got to get close to him. Yeah. And here it's okay because I can get close to him. And since he's used to eating corn, he can be preoccupied with his corn while I spray him. Stuff works. It's a natural fly and tick spray. I don't know. And that's the ingredients. Oh, I didn't shake it. Oh, I should have shook it. I didn't read it. It says, do not spray on the face, eyes, or genitals. I don't think I sprayed any on the genitals. It says massage. Yeah. These cause eye irritation. So I'll have to keep an eye on them. Yeah. It's got some good ingredients in it. Yeah. He's about done with his corn. So I better I guess I'm done out here. You're done. And still no flies. Yeah, I also have to be careful about myself. Well, in there was no wind, but out here I tried something else. I sprayed a little bit on this. The wind's coming through here. I sprayed it on that side. I just realized, wait a minute, the wind's blowing toward me. I got some on my hand because that's what my spray. So I want to make sure I wash my hands before I touch my eyes. And so I came on this side. I sprayed that a little bit. Yeah. I'm also going to spray some on the cattle rub out there in the big pasture too, along with some new solution I got. Yeah, I got some manure to haul out, but not for a while. I'm going to haul this out first. It's pretty wet, but I can haul it out. It's soaked up a lot of moisture. One thing I got to do though, not today though, it's something else. This is where I walk into the other side. And it's kind of muddy there, so I got to clean that up so I can walk in there. Yeah, I can walk along the gate there. But it's pretty muddy right in through here, so I got to clean that up. I'll do that some other time. Yeah, you guys don't have many horse flies, or any. Or the flies don't bother you because of your long hair. I sprayed him a little bit in the shoulders. I'll see how he does. But I don't need to spray these. They got horn flies, that's about, and the flies around the face. And sometimes on the belly. See, when they have mud like that, it protects them from the flies. Yeah, on the legs. See, the mud helps them. Keeps the flies off from biting their legs. That's why they go in the water, because of the flies on the legs. Well, it's still cool. It's in the afternoon. It's probably, oh, I don't know, 12:30, close to 1 o'clock maybe. So I better get going, get some concrete work done today. Are you happy now? Yeah, I can't spray your face, but it looks like your body's clean. That stuff works pretty good. I'm gonna buy a few more bottles of that stuff. They only had 2 bottles left after I bought the one I got. That stuff works good. What was it now? $16 or $19 a bottle, so I got to use it sparingly. Some more corn, don't you? Not today. You had almost a bucket. But I'm glad the flies are less, See how long it lasts. Can I spray you again, or are you gonna let me get close? I got a little bit on him when I first come out here. And I don't think he's gonna let me spray him again. Let me spray him a little bit. Let's see if I can do it again. Don't run away. Oh, gotta watch the wind though. I don't want that blowing stuff in my eyes. I'm gonna wash my hands now. I can smell that stuff on my fingers. I guess I don't need to spray the Highlanders. They're protected from the flies with their hair. He's got a little bit of longer hair. That's why he's somewhat protected, but a white bull, his hair is short. Well, it's already after 3 p.m. I'm just hanging out in the house, watching my videos that I made today. And I was thinking about how I could get the horn flies off of his horns without spraying his face. And I think I got a way to do that. Next time I get him in the barn with some corn, I'm going to use some rubber gloves though. And I'll get a rag. I'll get a piece of cloth. I'll spray it with that solution. And while he's eating, spray the rag with that fly spray. And I use the rubber gloves to hold it. While he's eating the corn, I'll try to wipe the base of his horns with the rag, with the fly spray soaked rag, and that way I won't have to get it in his eyes. I mean, it won't be soaked. It won't be soaked. It'll just be. There's the other cattle back in the back, but he still got horn flies and some on his face, but I don't see nothing on his back. Yeah, his back is mostly clean. I wonder if I could even take that rag and just wipe it across his face. Try to avoid his eyes if I can. But at least to get some around his horns. But look, his whole body is clean of flies, mostly clean of flies, except his face. So that fly spray works. I don't know how long it's going to last, but it's there. If he needs another treatment, I guess I can get him in the barn again, because he likes corn. There's the other cattle hanging right there. Yeah, when it cools off later this afternoon or evening, they'll go out eating again, but he's okay, just resting in the shade. Yeah, that's be my next thing to do. But today I'm going to try to get that bull in the big pasture in the corral, and I want to lightly spray him too while he's eating corn. At least on the shoulders, if I can. I know that natural fly spray that I bought works. It's not very. It's only about a pint, 16 ounces or so. But if it works, it works. It's a little windy, so when I spray the bull out in the big pasture, I got to make sure I'm downwind. No, upwind. I'm upwind, so the spray will blow away from me. Yeah, and onto the bull. So I guess I'm ready to go. I got something else I want. Oh, I need to take some boards to hold the bags down. I don't have that yet. I'll put that on the back of the tailgate. I still got all the bags from all the other. I'm saving it for when I burn that big brush pile out there in the big pasture by the creek. And that dead tree, I'm going to be doing that this fall sometime. Anyway, I gotta get some little short boards to hold down the paper bags after I use them, cement bags, so they don't fly around. Yeah, and then I'll be ready to go. Some corn so I can get the bull in the corral so I can spray them for those flies, horse flies. It's 3:30. I guess I better get out there. See if I can get anything done today. If I don't finish today, I can finish it up tomorrow. I'll pour a little bit of cement today. Yeah. I'll do what I can. It still ain't too hot though. still a nice breeze from the north, so that's good. Well, let's get out there and see what I can do. First thing I'm going to do is get that bull sprayed. If it works on the bull, wait a minute, do I have? Yeah, I got the other spray too, other fly solution for the back rub, or oiler, or what do you want to call it. Yeah, I want to spray some of that on the way back down the hill today when I leave. I want to spray some of this new spray onto that back rub, cattle rub. So I can, and then that'll be the first layer. That one will soak in a little bit, and then I'll apply this other solution, this solution that I already had made. So there's a white cow. She don't hang out in the water like the other ones do. I think it's because she's white. She reflects more heat, so she don't get as hot as the others. Yeah, they're all in the water. Well, they were in the water. They're starting to come out now. Bull's not going to be up at the corral for a while. I see the horseflies on its back though. Yeah. When they come up to the corral, up the road later, they always do in late afternoon. They always come back up there. Is there another cow? No, she's the only one over here. The other one that likes to hang out in there just went up the hill. Bullet, yeah, you got some horseflies on you. I'll see if I can fix that today, boy. I got some fly spray for you. And if it works on him, I might try the other other cattle too. I'll have to get them all. I'll have to get them all in the corral to do that though. Yeah, look at all those flies on his back. They're going back out to eat, so I better get going. Get some concrete work done today. At least it ain't too hot in the shade. Nice in the shade, so maybe that's one reason I kind of waited. After I was going to go out earlier, and then one thing or another, I decided to wait. Oh, there's a thorn tree here now. Got so many here. There's one over there. There's a big one there with 2 trunks. That's got 2 trunks. Here's a small one just started to grow here. They ain't hurt nothing yet, but if they ever start going to seed, I'll have to cut them down because I don't want them multiplying through here. I think there's a few down there that I sprayed earlier this spring. Anyway, let's open this gate. Yeah, the nice breeze blowing through here. Feels good. Feels good. Okay. I guess I better close it after I go through. That's always a safe bet. Oh, looks like the bull's the last one. Could use another rain. I think the creek stopped flowing again. He's got horseflies still. I hear a lot of ATVs going up over that way. They can drive along the edge of on the other side of those woods there. They got a lake over there. That's probably what they do. They go over there to fish or something. But this one's going straight through. Don't know who they are though. There it goes up that way. Headed to the top, to the corral to do some more concrete work. Yeah. That should be the last concrete work I do this year. I think. Oh, bullet. Enjoy your cooling off. Well, I knew I forgot something. When I was at the bridge, I remembered I didn't bring any gloves. Yeah. I got them now. I came back. I knew I was going to forget something. Just didn't know what until I... Oh! I guess when I was getting the gloves, mail carrier went through. They just went up the hill. I guess if I get any mail, they'll drop it off on the way back. But I should be at the top by then. Anyway, something's not right here. That's better. Oh, they're already coming back. I had realigned my phone to get everything in the center. That's the mail carrier coming down the hill. And I'm going here. There's the cattle. They're all spread out now. Well, not spread out, but they're all out toward the creek. I don't know if the bull's out with them or not. Oh, no, the bull's laying right there. He's laying right there. Why isn't he with the herd? Hey, buddy. Oh, well. You do what you want, boy. If you come up to the top, I'll give you some corn and I'll spray your flies. You know, I could probably leave this gate open. If they do come, if they do across the creek. I think they'll just come up to the top. I'm gonna take a chance. Do I want to take a chance? I don't know. It's just a matter of getting out of the truck and closing it. And getting out of the truck again to open it back up. I'll close it. Better to be safe than sorry. Isn't that the expression? There's the cattle out there. And the bulls, for some reason, he got out of the water and then he went up there to lay down. During the time it took me to go back to the house. The gloves. Yeah, if he comes up, if they come up to the top, which I'm pretty sure they will, later this afternoon. And I'll give them at least get the bull in there. If others come in, I guess that's okay too. I'll spray whoever I can. Okay, gate's closed. Yeah, when I come back, oh, this mud hole is dried up already. Yeah. Yeah, I'll treat this oiler again. First I'll spray it with the new spray that I got. You know, give it a little bit of spray. And then I'll coat it with that other solution. The greenish, bluish solution with the vegetable oil, permethrin insect pesticide, and a little bit of what's it called? Dawn dishwashing liquid. Now this gate I can leave open. I'm gonna do something first before I park it up here. There's that dead tree I gotta cut down sometime this year. I'm gonna drive along here to check the weeds that I sprayed. Yeah, some of them are dying. Some weeds are harder to kill than others, but yeah, the weed killer worked mostly. I couldn't spray the ones in the middle there. But I got some. It's hard to see around this curve. And I sprayed it along this fence here. Look at all the new weeds growing since that rain. Yeah, since that rain the other day. Yeah, I should never have dissed this area up. I should have kept this as my road. Yeah. You can see where I sprayed. On both sides, it's dry. It's dead. See? The ones that are still green, I didn't spray. That's easy to figure out. Here too. Yeah, I sprayed the side up against those mint plants, taller ones there. Yeah, I sprayed, but I didn't spray the middle. I was going to, but I was running out of spray. So, but look at all the babies. I plan on, I might disc this again if the weeds get too big before winter, before I start feeding hay. But if the weeds don't get too big, I'll just leave them alone. And I sprayed the weeds right in front of this gate here. Where this gate closes, opens and closes, I sprayed that so there wouldn't be so much obstruction. And I sprayed along the fence line on the right, or on the left. I didn't do nothing on the right in the fence along the trees. I didn't spray that. But I sprayed in the back there by the bales, so I could see those dying. Yeah. Oh, I missed the Jimson weeds. I thought I sprayed all those. Oh, I can always cut that down. Let's take a look over here. Yeah, I sprayed the weeds. I sprayed the weeds here. It worked mostly. I didn't get to spray weeds way back, and over here along the bales to the left, I decided not to go in the gate. I just sprayed what I could from outside the fence. It seemed like it worked. I got most of them. There's still a few there. There's no cattle in there. I could probably turn that fence off. The one that cuts across by the bales. Okay, all I'm ready. There's still no shade here yet where I'm going to be working, but it's close. It's starting to get shade, so by the time I get everything ready. Oh, I got to back up. That's right. I was thinking about this this tin cover I'm going to be using, these 3 sheets of tin. Yeah. I've been thinking maybe I should build a frame for it. So otherwise I got to pick each I got to take off 3 big blocks of concrete every time I want to use it. Take them off. Of course, all I'd have to do is shove them to the side. So that's not that big of a deal. But then I would have to drag the tins, the sheets of metal there, all the way out of the way. But I was wondering if I could put a wooden frame, a frame around it, like a 2x4, flat. I could put it on edge too. Yeah, either way would work. I don't know which one would be stronger. Probably on edge. Yeah. That way it'd hold the tin up off the ground a little bit. And then I'd have like 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 12-footers, because those are 12-foot sheets. 4 12-footers, and then I'd have 1 12-footer cut in half, because it'll be 6 foot on each side, or about 6 foot on each end, where the blocks are. And there'll be one on the long side. There'll be 1 on each side, plus 2 in the middle where the tins overlap, and I'll just nail them to the wood, and that way when I need to use this ramp, all I have to do is pick the whole thing up and then drag it off to the side. I don't think it'll be, let's say 5 2x12s. How much does they weigh? Plus the tin. Yeah, it might be a little heavy, but I think I could drag it. Yeah, it's something to think about. But for now, I'll just use what I got. I'm gonna drag that. I'm gonna drag all the tins to the left. To the left. Yeah. To the left. And one of them I'm going to drag all the way, because I got to work on that one drain on the left here. So that's let me go ahead and do that before I back up. Okay, that wasn't too hard. There must have been some dirt on the other underside of that metal roofing, because it fell into my concrete on the left here. And when I was dragging them off, I noticed there was a bunch of leaves and acorns on top of the tin, so that's what would fall down in there if I don't have them covered. Yeah. Well, I'll sweep out that other one, because the first thing I want to do is pour a little concrete, you know, like the soup, the fine stuff without any rocks in it. I guess you call it the mud, around that little drain, white pipe that I had there, because it's just surrounded by rock. So I want to fill that in with some cement. So cement that's thin enough, it will soak down in there. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot a rubber band. I need to put plastic around that pipe on the right side, so I don't get concrete in it. That's why I forgot a rubber band. Maybe I can find some string somewhere. Something to tie around it. And when I'm done, I'll just cut the plastic out of the hole of the pipe. Anyway, let's turn this around, back up, and get it ready. Maybe I'll get something done today. Maybe. And that's north. I got a nice drive out here. Okay. See what I can do. do we got? I can't see what's behind me. Okay, there it is. Okay. I don't want to get too close. I got to maneuver my wheelbarrow in there. I think that'll be good. At least the truck's in the shade, and I think the shade's creeping across where I'm going to be working too. So it working out pretty good. It's working out pretty good with the shade spreading this way. So still in the sun where I'm going to be mixing, but on the back of the truck here. But pretty soon this will be in the shade too. Another hour or so. Anyway, I need to get something, some rocks or something. I need to get something underneath those wires there that raise them up a little bit too close to the ground. I gotta unload everything anyway, get everything set up here. So I'm ready. Got the water in the buckets. I got some water in the wheelbarrow for my first 2 bags. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour that side first. I got to get me a plastic to wrap around that white pipe. I got plenty of black plastic around there, some over there. I just need a way to tie it. How can I tie it? How can I tie it? I'll find something. I pulled out that mint and then I cut it off. I'll go there for now. I'll take it home. I got 5 of these tubs set out. I'm not going to do nothing out there though, on the other side. When the bull comes up, I'm going to try to get him. I got a bucket of corn plus more in the bag. At least get him in there. If I get the other cows in here too, they'll go in first. The older ones, the big ones will go in here first. And then if I get them in here, I'll spray them. But that new sprayer that I got, I'm sure they'll come up later on as the sun gets lower. They always do. But right now, first thing I want to do is work on that hole there. But I also want to get this one ready first. What I need to do on this one, I cut plastic. I cut a piece of plastic, and then I got some black electrical tape. I can wrap that around. Now, when the concrete's all done, then I can just cut the plastic out of the hole. That should work. But here, I think I put those concrete there the last time and some at the bottom just to hold them down. But now that they're down, I want to raise them up a little bit. I think they'll still work that way. Yeah, but I'd like to get some concrete underneath. So, but I don't have. The only thing I have are these wood blocks, and I use them down on the bridge. Concrete, so I can do that again here. I may have to pull them up a little bit to get my block. I can't pull them up because they're stuck down. So that'll be okay. Let's see what I can do. I got 4 blocks of wood underneath them. I think I'm okay on top here. I could go a little bit higher. Maybe I will. If I find something the right size. I couldn't get nothing underneath it. Too tight. Probably could, but I put some more. Put another metal, like 3 bars And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 3 bars across this way, or 3 bars up and down, and I just laid it on top. It was already cut. It was laying on my pile over there, leftover metal. Well, I think that'll help a little bit. Now I got to get that plastic around that pipe. I've been messing with this. Shade is getting closer to my wheelbarrow. It's actually already there. I just got a hole there. Yeah. So I'll be in the shade the rest of the day. Yeah. So, and there's a nice cool breeze coming up the hill here. So let me get that. I washed the plastic in my bucket. Get the dirt off. I'll wrap it around that pipe. Yeah. Plastic around the pipe with some electrical tape, black electrical tape. That'll work good. And that's to keep the concrete out of the pipe. Well, it's ready to pour. I gotta start mixing the first batch. Yeah. Oh wait, I'm missing something. Okay, I'm ready. I had to drive that down a little bit, but it's okay. I can still make it work because it was hitting the board and it wasn't laying on there. Yeah. I'm going to pour this side first, the whole side, at least out to the first wire. Yeah, or, somewhere out here, or however far it goes. Oh, look at that. Coming up just like I thought. I'm going to get my bucket of corn and my spray and get the bull and some of the bigger cows in there, but mostly the bull. Bucket, I better get going. I'm in here. Look at all the flies on his back. The wind's coming up from that direction, so I got to be on this side of them to spray. So the spray goes that way. So let's do it. I got a rubber glove on now. Let's see if I can do this. Wind's coming against me here. Easy. Easy. Wind's blowing against me. She works. The wind's blowing sideways. I'm gonna be in front of your bull. I didn't chain that gate. I can't get close enough. Now just stay there, boy. That's perfect. Yeah, flies are just falling off. There's one. Oh, my arm's tired. My finger's tired. Rest my arm. Just hang on now, bull. Just go ahead and eat. I'm helping you. I gotta take this glove off. I don't think they like the smell. I got him. I gotta take the glove off. I couldn't squeeze the trigger with it. Oh! Something bit my leg. Sorry, bully. I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, don't do your belly too. Oh, something biting my leg. How about your leg? I think I would like to get the other side, but the wind's blowing to get right here. The wind's just right there. It's blowing away from me. I got to keep it that way. I got to get him turned around. Only way to do that is to move his corn. Let's see what we've got over here. How about you? Stay there, girl. I hate to be downwind of this stuff. I'm trying to help you, girls. Yeah. Get the mama. Cow out of there. Going back with me. I got glasses on though, so that's okay. That'll help. Oh, bully. You're looking better. I need to get the other side though. How am I going to do that? Well, I put the last tub of corn over there. I want to see if I can get the bull to eat it. Finally, I got him. She was in there. I know I can get it. Sorry, boy. Go ahead. Back up. I got the wind in the right direction. Eat the corn. Oh, I already got this side. We got some dirt on this side. Well, I think I got enough on all four of these. I won't let them out. Yeah. They're all looking for more corn. Because that's what they normally do when I feed them in the corral here. Once I let them out, they always go back there to clean up whatever was in the other pen. But I didn't do that this time. Yeah. I cleaned up the corn and I got the first four. The bull, mama cow, number one cow, number two. Number three, that's number three. Yeah, number two's already been sold last year. I didn't do these, but I got some. Like I said, I'm going to treat that cattle rub down there on my way out. And that might help. And if I really want to do it good, I'll buy a bunch of this stuff, put it in my sprayer, my backpack sprayer. This little sprayer, I just can't get close enough. And the stream's not, it's too, yeah, I need to, and it's too windy right now too. But I use the wind to help me. But I'm going to keep an eye on the bull and these 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Yeah. See how the horse flies do on them. Especially the bull, because he was the one being attacked most. The rest, I see some flies on her. You know, that bull, he's starting to look like that cow there. You know that's her, I guess that, you could say that's her little brother, because she was the first cow out of first calf. She was the two-toned first calf out of this mama cow over there. But he's starting to look, he's got the same coloring as her. I like his coloring. Dark on the bottom, light on top. He's got like a red neck. Red neck. Hey, yearling heifer. You gonna get bred this year? Maybe next year. You're big enough, old enough, where you're strong enough to hold the bull up. I don't know. Anyway, I did my test. Like I said, if I want to do the whole herd, I have to get the whole herd in here. There too, and I'll get my backpack sprayer on a less windy day, and I'll use that because I can squirt it farther. Yeah, I got her, the red one, and not that one. I didn't get that one. I didn't get that one either. But I got those 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4. Mama cow, the bull. I got the bull the most. See how that works. And I just got the top of the cows on these, on the cows. The bull I tried to get to the side too, where his belly is. Yeah. And actually, the wind was in the right direction. I was able to spray his horns. At the base of his horns, I got close enough to him where the wind was blowing against his face, so I didn't get nothing near his eyes. I just sprayed close to the base of his horns a couple times. Yeah. So that should take care of some of those flies too. I got to make sure I don't get it near their eyes. Okay. All right. Now I can get some work done. I got plenty of shade now. Some cement at the first part. I'm going to take some of the slurry off and cover that up. Oh, I got to take that strainer out. Oh, he's doing pretty good. I just sprayed this heifer. Sprayed mama cow though. No more horseflies on her, and the bull's free fur now too. And I actually saw some when I was spraying them in the beginning. I just saw the fly after I sprayed them. I just saw them fall off. A couple of them, they just fell off. So I like this stuff because it's natural. It smells good too. Probably smells like those citronella torches or something. Yeah, I have to keep an eye on them. I don't want to have to do it every day. Oi! Yeah, that was a waste. Knocked it off. I ain't gonna use it now. I got plenty more over there if I need some more. But I think I got enough for winter. I might even cook some of that stuff up just for the cattle rub. That and my lemongrass, and I can get some cedar too. I can get some cedar limbs. Yeah, I cook that up, cook it down where it's make like an oil. Yeah, these are sprayed. Yeah, so far no more horseflies yet. And that one too. Okay, well, I gotta get work going here. Getting late. Yeah, there's the 4 that I got. The bull had it worse. He had the most flies. I have to check them for a few days and see if they come back. Probably after a rain, but since it's most of the ingredients is some type of oil, different types of oil, it should stick on there pretty good. Yeah, if I want to keep using that stuff and spray them, I need to buy enough where I can dump it into a sprayer, my backpack sprayer, and then spray them from a distance instead of getting up close to them. I don't like getting up close to them. Anyway, okay, so it's 5:30 p.m. so I better get something done here. If I don't get it all done today, that's fine. I'll finish it tomorrow. Look at that, they're just standing around. They're not even swinging their head because there's no flies on their back. I got they can rest a little bit. They still got flies other places, but that's what the tail's for, and they can swing underneath their belly. Yeah, but if I can buy enough of that stuff, of course it's around $20 a bottle for a pint. That's gonna cost. But if it lasts a long time, it's worth it. And I can mix some of that stuff with the stuff that I put on the cattle rub, so that might help too. Well, I ain't getting nothing done, just standing here and watching these cows. Enjoying the breeze though, coming up the hill here. Feels good. First batch, I'm going to take a little bit of that fine stuff there to put down near that drain. I got as fine as I could get it. There's still some rocks in there, but I'm going to pour it around that thing. Try not to get down the inside as good as I'm going to get it. This girl took a drink out of my bucket while I was working down there. Didn't she? I heard you, and I looked over and she was taking a drink. So that's done. I don't see no horse flies on them, especially the bull. Yeah, that one either. Or the red one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm ready. I'm going to use a shovel on this first load since it's against the side wall. Load. Let me use that board now. Well, that's one load. That's 2 bags. I had to prop it up. I made it a little bit runny. Yeah. I want to do another one like this on this side. I'll move the tin over so I get my wheelbarrow down there. Well, actually, I can do this side from this up here. Yeah, I don't have to go down there. I don't want to walk on that one. It'll move those boards. I had a short board there to hold that up because it's pulling down. Look for a short one. See what I can find. I'm going to pour 2 bags over there. And once I get once these 2 sides will be hard tomorrow. And if I have time tonight, I might pour 2 bags down in there. Then the rest I can pour in between. That way I can strike it off this way, because it's hard to do this way. Because I got the concrete there goes up. This one here goes up, so it's hard to slide it back and forth. But it's okay on this ends, on the sides. That's what I did on that side. I did both sides and then I come up the middle. I think that's what I did. Now I'm gonna put 2 bags here. If I don't get to that tonight or today, it's okay. I don't think those are. There might be one horsefly on it, right there behind his head. Nothing on his back. At least it helped for a little while. It made him feel a little better. Enough where he can rest now and take a nap. Yeah, good for you, boy. Live on mama cow. Red one, I don't see none. And that one, I don't see none. So that's the only ones I sprayed. The bull, those two, and mama cow. So I better get back to work. Gotta at least do 2 more bags today. 6:30 p.m. I'm running out of. I only got about another hour till the sun sets. Sun sets around 7:30 these days. Let me cut them open. 2 more bags. The second batch is ready. I think this will be the last one I do. Yeah, it's been a while since I mixed cement. Just 2 batches ready. I put a strain on my back. Already broomed that off this way. Sun's getting low. Around 6:45. I got time to finish this side though. I wish I had a board to lay against there after I'm done. Let's see, I gotta pull a few of the weeds out. They're too tall. Forgot how hard mixing concrete is. Wears me out. Like I said, I'll do that and then I'll be done. I'll do the center tomorrow. Bugs everywhere. They're all spread out now. Crazy. Look at that young bull, 7-month-old. Yeah. He looks happy. Yeah, when I take that heifer up to sell, which one is that? I think it's that one over there, the light brown one. Yeah. When I take her up to the house, get ready to sell her, I'm going to take him up with her. I want to keep him up at the barn this winter and feed him corn like I did the other 2 that I got up there now. And I'll have 3 bulls up there. Okay, back to work. What I gotta do is use that board to strike it off. And then I'll use my trowel to smooth it out. I'm gonna try to find something to push up against there though when I'm done. Keep it from sagging down. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do today. Oh, I gotta put a metal rod in there like I did on that side. That's gonna hold that metal thing up when I do the back part like I did over there. I went ahead and took the boards out. I'm going to cut that edge off. It's a little bit high right there. Raised up because of the board. Tomorrow when I do it, I'm going to use the board to start there and strike it off this way. I won't need that board. I don't think. These should be about the same. Okay, that's all I can do for today. I'll finish this tomorrow. Sun's getting low. Shadow's still out here eating something. Oh, look at there. Cloud and the moon. Yeah, the moon's getting bigger. Yeah, as it gets farther away from the sunset, it will get fuller. And by the time the full moon is over there, the sun will be going down over here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, one more thing to do. I don't know if it's an optical illusion or what, but it looks like I got a little low spot there. I used that board. I think I just got that high. That's just too high there. But that's okay. It's going to be covered up anyway. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. But I got to put these pins back and put the blocks back on. Then I'll be done. And I'm going to leave the wheelbarrow out here. And those 2 buckets of water too. Truck I'll take back to the house. Let's get this thing moved. It'll be good until tomorrow. I think the sun's getting ready to go down. I can see a little bit of sunlight over there. Up here so the cattle don't mess with it. Just leave the tailgate down. Leave everything the way it is. There's the cattle. I can see some sunlight at the top of the tree, so that the sun's going down. It's right at 7:30, which means the sun's going down. I think I'll leave this gate open up here on top, at least for tonight. I'm coming back tomorrow anyway. I'll close the gate at the bridge. That should be enough. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll charge up that cattle rub tomorrow. I'm doing it tonight. I'm all dirty. Well, the sun's down over here, down behind those trees. Somewhere. The air conditioner feels good. Yeah. Soaked another shirt with sweat today, but it wasn't too bad. Still had a nice breeze. Yeah, I like to go straight through. Van going by. Oh, good for home. Almost came out here too late, didn't I? It was around 3:30 when I got out here. Between 3:30 and 4. There's a tree losing their leaves here, right in front of me. Not sure which one that is. Something must have died. Sun must be down because it's 7:35. See it anymore. At least I got what I wanted to get done, at least that much. The middle should be easier to do. I start at the bottom and work my way up. I need to check the mail too when I close the gate. I'll let the cattle come in here at night. If they want to pick through something, they can. Well, I'm going to check the bowl again, see how it flies. There. Well, at least it works enough. Fly spray, new fly spray. enjoying the air conditioning. Feels good. I gotta go get cleaned up. I got cement dust all over me. What are you hiding over here for? Trying to catch something? There's hardly any afterglow. Cattle can come back in here again. Although they got it eaten down pretty good. Except over there. I'll have to spray those weeds. They're not eating them. Another weed that they don't like. I guess I'm not going to check the bulls tonight because there's no horse flies this time of day anyway at night. After the sun goes down, I think they go to sleep too. I'm going to go in the house and clean up.